So I think we're all seated cross-legged. I'm not quite sure what Mary and Kimberly are doing, but for those of us that are seated cross-legged on the floor, let's do a little yoga version of this seated mountain. So internally rotate the flesh of one thigh, the other, right? And begin to micro-align yourself. So notice if your right and left eardrum are equidistant from your right and left shoulder. Draw the belly button in slightly and allow the spine to have its natural curves. So notice if you are having too much of a lower lumbar curve, lordosis, or if you're like this, kyphosis, right? Try to balance them out. And then notice as well if because mine is, if your rib cage is turning to the right or left. We'll just sit for a few moments to bring ourselves here into our mountain. And I'm going to use a traditional meditation mudra in which my right hand is in my left, my thumb tips are together. And the thumb tips coming together is something that we'll come back to in the 5 elements. Okay, and what I'm going to encourage you to do is begin to, with the heavenly gate open, so the crown chakra is open, earthly doors are closed, just allow light and energy, perhaps in the form of all of the wisdom of and compassion of the Buddhas, to begin to flow down into you, into the lower dantian. As we inhale. And exhale. Still kind of doing those little micro alignments. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to ask you to consider that all of this light and energy, wisdom and compassion are an ever-present source. And what we are doing is connecting to it. And with the earthly doors closed, right, drawing up on the pelvic floor, see if you can also start to connect to the energy of the earth moving up through you as they inhale, as we inhale and exhale. And you may, in fact, notice that where the energy moving up through you and also down into you, it meets at your heart center. And so let's play with this for a minute. Bring your hands in front of you in what we call bear pose, sometimes human pose. So my elbows are, they're going to be out just a little bit. Fingertips are aligned. The negative space between my fingertips is aligned with where my sternum is. Yeah, Lulu, drop your elbows down a little. Yeah, notice a difference. So the shoulder blades are on the rib cage, not flaring out too much, right? And then just notice as you inhale and exhale. So inhale, the fingers and hands kind of expand a little bit. And exhale, they press in a little. Inhaling. And exhaling. And also bring your awareness to your back body, to how your ribs in your back expand and contract. And also your side body. We have a tendency to forget that we are three-dimensional, literally. And sometimes we have a tendency to forget that there were many lives before this that we have lived. And future lives. So perhaps with all of this energy in your heart that is being fed, with the energy moving up into you and also down into you, just begin to expand outward. Notice what you notice. See if the consciousness in your collarbones can expand outward to touch the sides of the room. See if your ear consciousness in right and left can expand outward beyond the building. And with all of this wisdom and compassion in your heart, which is your mind, see if you can begin to expand outward. And notice all of the living creatures around you. As we inhale and exhale. And perhaps when your sentience comes upon another's, you can consider just these simple words. May you be free. And then take another deep inhale. Take your hands and kind of bring them together at your heart. And bow your head down to the wisdom of your heart. And then just kind of begin to get some movement in your spine. Right, you can press the right hand down and then the left. Really rounding your spine, pulling your chest through. I like to sit and just listen to everything. It's a nice place to be. All right, so now for you guys that are seated cross-legged, you could draw your knees into your chest. And hi, Kim, nice to see you. Yay. What we're gonna do, if you're seated in a chair or if you're cross-legged, what we're gonna do is just kind of notice this coming in to stand up. Right? We rise from being small sometimes. I'm gonna pull this back. And I'm going to move my mat so that we can do 5 elements standing practice. Let's see. I'm not quite sure if I play music, what happens if we're allowed to. So I'm going to keep it really low.
Battery medium. Connected to GDLC.
Okay, so we're going to start off with a quick little shake. Begin in your mountain pose. So feet can be together or hip width apart, lifting up the lower ribs, smoothing down the lower back, again, finding the natural curves. Slight grip in the toes, that's the bubbling well. Right, so notice when you're not gripping versus gripping. Gripping, drawing energy up. And I like this technique. My friend Thomas, who was actually my Qi Gong teacher, has been sharing this a lot recently. So press the crown of the skull up, right? Notice how you get space in the cervical column, and then relax the rest of the body. Just a little bit. It's interesting, isn't it? Let me try it again, pressing up, and then relax. It's almost like instant traction. Turn the palms out slightly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Step to the right. Right foot consciousness. See if you can feel all 5 toes of the right foot. And then the left. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you do, notice how you're moving molecules of air. Because you are. Exhale, right hand into the sky, left hand into the sky. Inhale, both hands into the sky. Really stretch your fingers up so much, perhaps your heels come up off the ground and the sky can enter into you. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, Bring the arms down, shoulder height, slight bend in the elbows. Hold the sky in your palms. Begin to bend down. Maybe the heels are still up off the ground. Perhaps. Inhale. Jump up and release. Right, so you can imagine being like those wavy guys that are like at the car salesman, right? Just Mary, that's awesome. Just be kind of boneless, right? You've got the sky in your body. Puttering the lips, shaking the wrists, tapping the skull, crown chakra, heavenly gate. Tap the top and the sides. Patting. Maybe press into the ears and pull away. Right, a lot of allergies right now. It's crazy. So notice when you do that, helps to kind of open the eustachian tubes. Take 2 fingers. Clearing the sinuses. Notice if one is different than the other. I find rubbing my thumb into the ridge of my eye socket helps with a lot of eye strain. Run your hands down your throat, right? This is all diagnostic, what we're doing. We're noticing, mapping our bodies, attending to what we encounter. So when you pat, you want to cup the palm. That's the sound, moving energy. The hip crest, it's kind of nice, like right below the hip crest, it's nice to make little fists. You know, if you're in cycle or ovulating, notice what you notice. Touch the feet. And see the back come up. Up the one arm, inside. And we can release the muscles of the tongue. I just like doing it because it's fun. That's awesome, Lulu. A bit of shoulders. Again, moving energy through your body, but also around you. Hips. You can give a little kick out at the end. Other way. So do a little bit of freestyle for the next minute, okay? Try to unstuck what may be stuck. You can also think of like unfucking the fuckery. Right? Habituated patterns that may not serve. Forget about your kidneys, yeah? You can make some fire. Palms to your kidneys, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale. Go for about 10 more seconds. And then just stop. Pause. Notice. Look within. Right? Notice any sensation, vibration, color. Notice what you don't notice. Inhale. Shift your weight to your left foot. Reach the arms around. Step the right foot to the left. Align. Come down through center. Heavenly gate is open. Earthly doors are closed. So we're going to move into 5 elements practice right now. I'm going to take a moment and just put my hair up. If you need water or anything like that, take a sip. All right. From our standing mountain, inhale, exhale, release the Taiji mudra. Feel the air on your right hand, on your left. Turn the left foot out at a 45-degree angle. We're going to inhale, step forward, up into fire. All right, so this can be a little back bend or even a bit more depending upon how your spinal flexibility is, but also your nervous system, right? If you're working with any upregulation, I recommend just keeping it a baby back bend. But we're gonna hold this, inhale, exhale, flames coming from your fingertips. Inhale, exhale, stepping back, water. That's it. For the kidneys. Inhale, exhale, release the mudra, step the right foot out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up, fire. Hold it. Exhale. Flames pouring from every pore of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Flow. Water. Step back. Mountain. Inhale. Exhale, release the mudra. Turn the palms up, fingertips facing each other but not touching. This is earth element. Drawing the earth up into your body to nourish your organs. When your hands get to about chest height, roll the shoulders back, intertwine the fingers. Thumb tips touch each other. Press up. That's it. right? And if you're overarching your lower back like I was, slightly tuck it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the hands away from each other. Press out through your palms. Watch out for the heavy bag. Inhale. Exhale. Now reach the fingers again. Your fingertips spreading to touch the room, the sides of the room, and expanding beyond it. Wrapping around the planet. Inhale. Exhale. Push down. Inhale. Exhale, turn the left foot out, 45-degree angle, step the right foot forward, hands come into that bear position that we had in the beginning. So this is kind of like a warrior one, right? Back foot is a 45-degree angle, press the back edge of the foot against the ground and then roll the toe forward. That's it. Knee is over the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Connect the energy of the palms. This is metal element. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhale, step back. Mountain. Pause and notice. Notice if there's a shift in the energy flow through you, Qi flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release the mudra. Step the right foot out at a 45-degree angle. Step the left foot forward. Try to get that hip square. That's the hard part. Hands come into bear. Inhale. Exhale. Right, inhale, fingertips press out a little bit. Don't forget about your back ribs. Notice what's going on with them. Exhale. Inhale, turn to the left. This is wood element. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, step back, mountain. Those are the 5 elements, so we're going to do it again. And notice what arises, right? So each one of these elements is associated with a different organ. Just notice. Heavenly gates open, earthly doors are closed. Feel your feet spreading down into the earth. Expand your awareness. Inhale. Exhale, release. Step the left foot out at a 45. Inhale. Rise up. Fire. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, flow. Water. That's it. Step back, mountain. And I'm just going to show you what that looks like from the side, for those of you that haven't done this with me before. So from the mountain, inhaling, exhale, releasing the mudra, right? I'm reading air currents with my fingertips. Step the right foot out, 45-degree angle. Inhale, rising up, fire. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Flow like water, right? Let the wave ripple through you. Come back, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, release the mudra. Inhale, gather earth. Literally feel the earth nourishing every organ, intestines, stomach, spleen, liver, earth, lungs, heart. Intertwine the fingers, press the thumb tips together. Inhale, roll those shoulders back. Pressing up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and you can make this really dynamic. So pull apart, pull, 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 right? Like you're spreading space, and then press outward, right? And again, allow space to move into every joint of your body as you do this. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the wrists, reach the fingertips around the planet. Inhale. Exhale, pressing down. Come back, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the mudra. Step the left foot out at a 45-degree angle. Step the right foot forward. Come into bear. That's it. Nice, Mary. Right? Inhale, fingertips press out. Exhale, contract. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, connect the energy of the palms. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Mountain. Pause and notice. Inhale. Exhale, release. Turn the right foot out at a 45-degree angle. Step the left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Turn to the left. Wood element. Inhale. Feel that energy in the palms. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, step back. Mountain. Heavenly gate is open. Draw in all of the energy, right, of the wisdom and compassion. I like to think of all of the past, present, and future Buddhas flowing into me. And all of the energy of the earth rising up. Consider that all of the past Buddhas walked on this earth that you are walking on now. Their wisdom is in the earth. We'll do one more sequence, then we'll come and do the seated version. Simply notice how your very movement changes the space around you, because it does. But then notice when that movement has great intention behind it. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, left foot turns out. Rise up, fire. May I have the body of a Buddha. Flow, water. Speech of a Buddha. Come back, mountain. Mind of a Buddha. Inhale. Exhale, release. Right foot turns out. Inhale, rising up, fire. Exhale, become the flames of compassion. Inhale. Exhale, flow with loving kindness. Step back, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Gather the footsteps of the Buddhas that walked upon this earth into your body. Roll the shoulders back, intertwine, press up. Inhale. Exhale, pull apart. Perhaps you can think of yourself as a Dharma protector when you do this. Press outward. Inhale. Exhale, expand. Inhale. Exhale, push down. Come back, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, release. Step the left foot out, right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Turn to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how you're gathering Qi. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it into you. Inhale. Exhale, release. Right foot turns out. Step the left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, turn to the left. Notice perhaps that you are not separate from anything. The elements are you, in you. You are simply connecting. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, step back, mountain. Pause and notice. Inhale, release the mudra. Turn the palms over. Draw the arms around, fingertips face each other, palms face the earth, smooth down the subtle body meridians, ending with the sound. Release the mudra and we'll come and sit. And as you move through the room to come back, notice that every step spreads outward. Every movement moves outward. This is why I don't have to do ayahuasca, because the practice is so magical. It's powerful. So I want to share, and we're going to come back to it. The seated version of the 5-element practice. We're going to do it now for a couple of rounds, and we'll come back to it next week. We'll start with it because it is itself its own practice, and it's nice to do it for quite a long time. So each finger is associated with a different organ and a different element. Okay. There's a sound as well that can be done with this, but right now I just want to do movement, visualization, and breath. And next week we'll add them all together. So we are in summer in the Chinese calendar. In which we begin with fire element, which is the heart. Okay. So come back to your alignment, find your seated mountain. Earthly doors are closed, heavenly gates open. Tongue can be pressed against the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. This is the magpie bridge. You know, and I ask you to experiment, right? So just notice the difference of when you do that or release it. And just notice what you notice as well. So take a deep inhale and exhale. Press the thumb over the middle finger nail. Yep, like that. And what we're doing, this is an organ clearing practice in the same way that the standing practice was, okay? Tugu Nashen literally means to spit. In the Bon version of this, it's an organ polishing. Very similar practice, Bon Buddhist. So inhale, draw the arms up and around, okay? And you can envision a ruby red light filling your heart. And then exhale, flick the fingers into the earth. And again, back to center, right? Noticing how you're kind of compressing Qi as you do this. Thumb over middle finger. Inhale, come up. And around. Exhale. Release. Coming back to center. And if you like, if you feel comfortable, I recommend either closing your eyes or just dropping your gaze and really looking within when you do this practice. And we do each organ 3 times, okay? So last one, thumb over middle finger. Inhale, coming up. Ruby red light. I like to think of the light of the African sunsets filling my heart. Exhale. Release. Come back to center. Now thumb over ring finger. Okay. And before I tell you which organ this is, notice what you notice, yeah? Might feel like quite immediate or more subtle. The ring finger is associated with the liver and the color is green. So you want to draw green light into your liver. Thumb over ring finger. Inhale, coming up and around. Exhale, release. And again, coming back to center. Thumb over ring finger. Inhale. Think of green light, spring green light filling your liver, removing toxins. Exhale, release. Back to center. Last one for this organ element. Inhale. Coming around. Filling the organ. Brilliant green light. Exhale, release. Back to center. Slowly, slowly. And the more you do this practice, you might start to feel heat building up in your palms. That's your Qi ball. So now, thumb is over pinky. This is kidneys. And the kidneys are associated with the aurora borealis, like the magic of the northern lights, and the color is like a blue-black. For me, sometimes blue-green. Okay, we're going to draw this into our kidneys. It's water element. Inhale. Come around. Exhale, release. Back to center. And you could, it's kind of interesting to imagine this. Imagine that every single cell of your body was practicing. Thumb over, ring, pinky finger. Inhale, come up. And around. Exhale, release into the earth. Last one for the water kidney. Thumb over pinky. And you may notice that right and left are different. And if you don't notice anything, that's still a noticing, yeah? Inhale, coming up. Drawing the northern lights in to your kidneys to nourish, restore. Exhale. release. And back to center. Now this time we press the forefinger over the thumb mound. And this is for spleen. Right? You can press and release, notice. The color is yellow. Element is earth. Inhale, coming up. And around. Nourishing your spleen. Gallbladder. Exhale, release. Back to center. Forefinger over thumb. Inhale. Come around. Literally feel this yellow ochre kind of refueling, recharging. Exhale, release. Back to center. One more for this organ element. Forefinger over thumb. Inhale, come up. And around. Think of your endurance gaining strength. Exhale. And back to center. Last organ element is the lungs, and this is thumb over pointer finger. Color is white. Notice whatever comes up for you. Many images sometimes. Inhale, come up. And around. Feel white light flowing into right and left lung. Exhale. Release. Not surprising that I'm coughing. Come back to center. Thumb over forefinger. Inhale, come up. And around. And you can see this white light filling every alveoli, removing toxins, allergies. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale. Thumb over forefinger. Come up. Exhale, release. And then back to center. You can bring the hands in the Taiji mudra, right at the lower dantian. Just pause and notice. Look within. So next week we'll come back to that practice. We'll start with that practice. It's quite a powerful one. Thank you for practicing with me. If you guys have any questions, we can start again. You can always hit me up. You all know how to get in touch with me. This is the earth, the heavens, the human. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. May all beings be free from pain and suffering. And may each one of us do something about that.